Say man, hey man, it's your boy Dodo Holland. We're back with another NBA 2K26 build video, and happy new year to everybody out there, man. We're gonna keep this thing rolling. Y'all know how we do. So today we have a personal build. Okay, I have a defensive playmaker. All right, y'all know I make a lot of point guards, and this is just another one of those point guards. Some point guards got deleted. Okay, I deleted like 2 point guards. You know what I'm saying? But all my builds are no money spent, so I don't care. They can get deleted. And that's just what it is. So this build is made according to my cap breakers. So if you don't have as many cap breakers as I have, you probably can't make it. But let's get into it. So we're going with the point guard position, 6'7" for the height, 180 on the weight, 7-foot wingspan. Now let's get into the build. Okay. So we're gonna start with the finishing on this build. Y'all know how I like to finish. I'm surprised I didn't add no post going on this boy. But anyway, the close shot, it did go up to a 61 on its own, so we're just going to leave it right there. As far as the layup, it did go up to a 71, so let's leave that alone. We do get physical finisher. With the driver dunk, I did take it to a 62 out the gate. Now, like I said, I have a certain amount of cap breakers, so I wanted to maximize my cap breakers. So my driving dunk could go from a 62 to an 89. All right, so I'm going to put 5 cap breakers on there, and it's going to go to an 89. So that give me silver posterizer, Pro All 1, Pro All 2, and we get some contact dunk. Well, those are the contact dunk, Pro All 1, Pro All 2. Okay, and you will be able to finish good with this particular build. Now, I skimped out on the standard dunk, you know what I'm saying, because I want some good defense. Okay, so we have 47 standard dunk. Post control did go up to a 46, nothing special about that. But remember what I said, 5 cap breakers, 89 driving dunk. Now let's go to the shooting. So with the shooting on this build, I took the 3-point shot to an 81 out the gate, and I just put my 2 specialization cap breakers right there, and they give me an 83. I left the mid-range 71. I took the free throw up to a 62. The free throw is skimpy, you know what I'm saying, but we good, you know what I'm saying. So with the 3-point shot, like I said, we're gonna add 2 cap breakers right there. We couldn't like go crazy on the shooting because I went crazy on the block. So I chose 2 categories I can add the cap breakers to and get me a lot of points. So I chose the driving dunk and I chose the block. Okay, so I wanted my block really high for this particular build. Okay, so we do get dead eye, we do get shift the shooter on bronze. We get set shot specialist on silver, and we can max +1, max +2 that, and we will get limited range once we add the 2 cap breakers from the specialization. Now we go to the playmaker. Now I wanted this build to be able to pass good. Now I've been using a 76 and an 87 pass now a year, and 87 is the best by far. Let me know a good pass style you guys like to use. I've been trying different pass styles, and the most consistent one to me is that LeBron. So I've been using that. So let me know what pass style y'all using out there. So with the pass accuracy, we do have that at an 87. You will get gold dimer, gold break starter, gold versatile visionary, and we get bailout on bronze. So you can make all the passes you need to make with this build. Okay. Now with the ball handle, we did take that to an 86. Angle assassin on silver, handle for days on silver, unpluckable on silver. And man, when you go from a 96 ball handle to an 86, boy, you see a huge difference, because I have a smaller build with a 96, and then you go down to an 86, boy, it's like you're moving in mud. You know what I'm saying? So with the speed with ball, you could do a 75 if you want to. That's personal preference. At the end of the day, you still get the same thing I get with the silver lightning launch, but I just took mine to an 80, so I can get a little bit more speed with ball, or you know, when I'm dribbling. All right. Now with the defense, all we needed was a 70 interior because we wanted an 84 block on this build. So we need a 70 interior, and that's what we got. Now as far as the perimeter defense, we're going to get that to a 92. We wanted to be able to get some gold defensive badges like challenger, on ball minutes. We're going to have that, and you know, that's what we're looking for. We want, especially on ball minutes, we want that badge on gold, so that's what we did. Now with the steal, we didn't go crazy on the steal. We just went with a 91. I wanted to go 94, but in 94 I would have had to give up my 90 speed and 90 agility, and I didn't want to do that. So that's a spoiler. We do got that. We got gold glove, gold intercept. I still think that's good. You know what I'm saying? Like you can get out there and do what you need to do with this particular build. Now with the block, like I said, I wanted to add the cap breakers to the block, so we took the block to a 56, and it will go from a 56 to an 84. All right, so I really wanted to focus on 2 categories, and that was the finishing and the block. So I wanted an 84 block because I have a 6'7" point guard with an 84 block, and that 84 block is legit, and it's worth it for a point guard for sure. Now with the rebounding on this build, I hate I didn't add no rebounding, but you know, it is what it is, man. I still be getting up and get some rebounds, but that's what we got for the rebounding. Now let's go to my favorite part of the build. Okay, we have a 90 speed on this build, so we 6'7" with a 90 speed, so we can run really, really good with this build. We can move good left to right, and you should be able to stay in front of people. Now, if it's low, you're gonna tell it's low, but a 90 speed and 90 agility, that's super good, man. Now, with the strength, now I've been, you know, I got builds with high strength, got builds with low strength, and the more and more I play, man, the more and more I see strength ain't even important as it's supposed to be. But you know, that's just my personal opinion. And you know, I got builds with strength, I got builds without strength, and you know, I don't see a huge plus in having that strength, you know, because I sometimes you can see it and sometimes you can't, man. Like, it's too inconsistent, you know. So I just left the strength down, and I'm doing just fine. Okay. Now with the rest, we're gonna put that on a vertical because we need a 78 vertical. But let's get into the shades up. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Now we got Jalen Suggs, Drew Holiday, and Derek Harper, and the build is a defensive playmaker. I really love the build name, and I got the name that I wanted. So let's go ahead and get to the cap breaker. Like I told you guys, I have about 9 cap breakers and +2 with the specialization, so like 11 cap breakers, I would say. So I made the build according to my cap breakers, right? So like I said, we're gonna add 5 to the driving dunk. Okay, 5 to the driving dunk. They're gonna get us to an 89. If you don't believe me, just add it up to 17, 27. We get 27 right there. Okay, and we're gonna add the 5 more to the to the block. Now I only have 9, so I was able to get 4 on my block, so it stopped at an 80. And then once I get another cap breaker, I'll be able to get it to an 84. Okay, so you can add that up. That's a +28 right there. You know what I'm saying? So like, this build right here is a build that, like, you know, you go through the year and you find out what work and what don't work, and you just keep trying different stuff. And this is more my play style. Yes, I have the small 6'2" build, but that's not me. You know, I can't block shots. Yes, he's fast. Yes, he can shoot good. He can play really good defense. But once somebody get past me, I'm through. You know what I'm saying? So with this build, I got the best of both worlds. I still can shoot good. I still got my my defense. I got hella speed, and I got crazy shot blocking. Okay, so I'm a shot blocking type of guy. I don't like a build that I just chase somebody to the rim and I can't do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? But this is my personal build, and I'm out of here, man. Charge!